Hello, welcome to Quiz Time. I'm Jess. Today our quiz is on synonyms and antonyms. So, something different. Are you ready? Which is a synonym of captivated, impartial, spellbound, or reverence? Spellbound. What is the opposite of lure? Entice, beguile, or deter? Deter. What is another word for pattern? Disorder, arrangement, or jumble? Arrangement. Which is the antonym of maneuver? Tactic, exercise, or immobility? Immobility. Which of the following words is closest to the meaning of obscure? Vague, puzzling, or enigmatic? Vague. Which word has the opposite meaning of juncture? Commissure, stage, or division? Division. Identify the synonym of cot-toe from the options below. Rear, defy, or fawn? Fawn. Select the word that contradicts auspicious, ominous, propitious, or promising. Ominous. Choose the word that is most similar in meaning to knell, chime, silence, or sound. Sound. What is the antonym of legible? Illegible. What is a synonym of renowned? Esteemed. Select the word that best matches escapade, routine, adventure, or caper. Adventure. Identify the antonym of lineage from the options provided. Ancestry, genealogy, or offspring. Offspring. What is another word for grouchy? Cantankerous, stoical, or genial? Cantankerous. Choose the word that is least similar in meaning to lissom, slender, awkward, or pliant. awkward. Which of the following words is closest to the meaning on enliven, distract, depress, or invigorate? Invigorate. What is the opposite of attend? Accompany, neglect, or handle? Neglect. Identify the synonym of listless from the options below. Lively, energetic, or lethargic. Lethargic. Which word has the opposite meaning of upbeat? Optimistic, pessimistic, or idealistic? Pessimistic. Choose the word that is most similar in meaning to lament, grieve, rejoice, or celebrate. Grieve. Identify the antonym of loquacious from the options provided. Garrulous, taciturn, or verbose. Taciturn. Select the word that best matches frivolous, practical, serious, or petty. Petty. Choose the word that is least similar in meaning to extrapolate, deduce, doubt, or infer. Doubt. What is another word for vitriol? Acrimony, injective, invective, or diplomacy? Acrimony. Select the word that contradicts abstract, theoretical, tangible, or conjectured. Tangible. True or false? An arduous journey is an effortless journey. It's false. Arduous means difficult or tiring. Identify the synonym of enthuse, apathy, motivate, or detached. Motivate. What is the opposite of fable? Apologue, story, or truth? Truth. Which of the following words is closest to the meaning of remit, forge, retain, or orbit? Orbit. Which word has the opposite meaning of polemics, debate, consensus, or critical? Consensus. Choose the word that is most similar in meaning to salience, prominence, obscurity, or minor. Prominence. Identify the antonym of cataclysmic from the options provided: disastrous, insignificant, or ruinous. Insignificant. Select the word that best matches: febrile, fever, healthy, or tense. Fever. Choose the word that is least similar in meaning to connote, recommend, denote, or represent. Denote. Which is the synonym of predicament, advantage, solution, or problem? Problem. Select the word that contradicts inkling, clue, assurance, or notion. Assurance. What is another word for combination, amalgamation, detachment, or severance? Amalgamation. What is the opposite of wide, narrow, broad, or extensive? Narrow. Which of the following words is closest in meaning to realistic, pragmatic, quixotic, or impractical? Pragmatic. Which word has the opposite meaning of repair, fragment, overhaul, or renovate? Fragment. Identify the synonym of together from the options below: apart, collectively, or disjoined. Collectively. Choose the word that is least similar in meaning to hide, secrete, conceal, or divulge. Divulge. Select the word that best matches abstruse, understandable, incomprehensible, or obvious. Incomprehensible. Identify the antonym of parochial from the options provided: worldly, conservative, or limited. Worldly. Which is the synonym of moribund, recovering, thriving, or inactive? Inactive. Select the word that contradicts ineptitude, proficiency, inability, or ineptness. proficiency. Choose the word that is most similar in meaning to entrench, dislodge, dismantle, or establish. Establish. Which is the antonym of contagion, infection, immunity, or transmission. Contagion, the antonym. Immunity. What is another word for idiosyncrasy? Mannerism, conformity, or orthodoxy. Idiosyncrasy. Mannerism, conformity, or orthodoxy. It's mannerism. What is the opposite of aghast? Dismayed, horrified, or unimpressed. Unimpressed. Which of the following is closest to the meaning of officious, overbearing, unobtrusive, or reserved? Overbearing. Which word has the opposite meaning of progenitor? Progenitor, founder, descendant, or ancestor. Descendant. Identify the synonym of mellifluous. Melodious, discordant, or cacophonous. Tongue-tied this morning. Melodious. Identify the antonym of indecent from the options below. Gross, obscene, or proper. Proper. Choose the word that is most similar in meaning to perspicuous, inattentive, insightful, or ignorant. Insightful. Choose the word that is least similar in meaning to trepidation, confidence, apprehension, or dread. Confidence. Select the word that best matches hate, abhor, cherish, or placate. Abhor. Select the word that contradicts modernistic, contemporary, ancient, or designer. Ancient. Which is the synonym of acquire? Devoid, cultivate, or lavish. Cultivate. Which is the antonym of hasten? Urge, accelerate, or linger. Linger. What is another word for mischievous? Obedient, impish, or deferential. Impish. What is the opposite of concept? actuality, idea, or conception. Actuality. Identify the synonym of trivial from the options below: consequential, trifling, or crucial. Trifling. Which word has the opposite meaning of design, destroy, demobilization, or devastate? Demobilization. Choose the word that is most similar in meaning to admire, disdain, detest, or esteem. Esteem. Identify the antonym of fascinating from the options below: enthralling, enchanting, or monotonous. Monotonous. What is the opposite of indolent? Industrious. Select the word that best matches abolish, repeal, resurrect, or retain. Repeal. Choose the word that is least similar in meaning to hazardous, secure, perilous, or risky. Secure. Which is the synonym of procure, renounce, obtain, or relinquish? Obtain. Select the word that contradicts hesitation, adjudicate, equivocation, or mistrust. Adjudicate. What is another word for ambiguous, enigmatic, certain, or conclusive? Enigmatic. Which is the antonym of soar, serene, ascend, or settle? Settle. Which of the following words is closest to the meaning of distasteful, revolting, appetizing, or delicious? Revolting. Which word has the opposite meaning of similarity, congruity, discrepancy, or analogy? Sorry, put my teeth in. Discrepancy. Identify the synonym of unimaginative from the options below: vivid, dull, or lively. Dull. What is the opposite of reluctant, diffident, opposed, or eager? eager. What is another word for endure, suffer, enjoy, or relish? Suffer. Which word has the opposite meaning of elaborate, cryptic, obfuscate, or indistinct? Obfuscate. Which of the following words is closest to the meaning of solemn, humorous, amusing, or staid? Solemn. Staid. Identify the antonym of unbiased from the options provided: unjust, fair, or impartial. Unjust. Identify the synonym of spurious from the below options: genuine, false, or authentic. False. Choose the word that is least similar in meaning to rapid, hasty, fast, or leisurely. Leisurely. Choose the word that is most similar in meaning to courage, qualm, bravery, or terror. Bravery. Select the word that contradicts crooked, dubious, undeviating, or deformed. Undeviating. True or false? If someone is intrepid, they are known to take caution. False. An intrepid person is fearless and adventurous. Select the word that best matches abominable, gratifying, detestable, or laudable. Detestable. Which is the antonym of frigid, fervent, algid, or bitter? Fervent. Which is the synonym of cleave, combine, cohere, or sew? Cohere. Which is the opposite of tranquil, temperate, serene, or inclement? Inclement. What is another word for sleek, asperous, lustrous, or ruffled? Lustrous. Which word has the opposite meaning of courteous, cordial, inconsiderate, or gallant? Inconsiderate. Which of the following is closest to the meaning of falter? Oscillate, endure, or stabilize? Oscillate. Identify the antonym of immense from the options below. Monumental, paltry, or mammoth? Paltry. Identify the synonym of mediocre from the options provided. Wretched, stellar, or middling? Middling. Choose the word that is least similar in meaning to infuriate, incense, placate, or rile. Placate. Choose the word that is most similar in meaning to launch. Inaugurate, abrogate, or desist. Inaugurate. And your last one, select the word that contradicts magnificent, sumptuous, coruscating, or modest. Modest. So, how did you do on our word quiz today? Drop your score in the comments below, and of course like and subscribe so you get notified each time we post a new quiz. And please join us for more fun next time on Quiz Time.